How are people secretly viewing you at this time? So I'm very much getting the energy of you having a lot of onlookers, a lot of watchers, a lot of people who are observing you is coming through, taking notes. Something about a glow up here. Ooh, okay, people's secret thoughts. So the first card out is meditation. So this very much tells me that you are somebody who you're very composed. You know how to navigate the inner workings of your world. It's also giving emotional intelligence as well as emotional stability came through. So people's secret thoughts about you is you're somebody who's very composed. You're very calm, cool, and collected also came through, but you have some form of mastery over your mind, over your inner world, in the way that you show up, how you respond as opposed to reacting. So that is being highlighted at this time, as well as at the top of the deck we have uplifting, motivational, inspiring. So people secretly view you as somebody, and it's secretly, so this is not necessarily known to you. So as I mentioned, observers. So I'm getting a lot of people are observing you, watching you, studying you at this time. So they're not necessarily voicing this or making it known, but I'm getting this is also too more of the impact that you have on others and how they feel in your presence or witnessing you. And you are being viewed as somebody who's highly uplifting, highly motivational, very inspiring in how you move through the world, how you show up in the world, how you assist others as well, specifically coming through. So how you are of assistance or of service to others. So whatever it is that you offer, your services, or your the way you express, or your creativity, your artistry, is very influential, is also coming through and impactful. So people's secret thoughts is also that you are somebody, or like how they secretly view you, is that you are somebody who is highly influential, highly impactful. So there's something where this is kind of being put on a spotlight, and I'm getting specifically the energy of like, okay, so I am getting there are some people from your past who are currently like watching or viewing, because it's kind of giving the energy of they didn't see you making it to the level or the scale that you are currently at. So there is a lot of talk and whispers about that, and a lot of what that has to do is the way you motivate, uplift, and inspire the masses specifically is coming through. And something about like presentation or public speaking, like you're definitely somebody who is like out in like the limelight, or you have some form of audience. Okay. How people secretly view you is somebody who is unstoppable and unbreakable. There's nothing that can keep you down. There's nothing, how people feel is like there's nothing that you cannot do. There's nothing that can get in your way. Determined just came through. So people secretly view you as somebody who's highly determined, and something about goal setting, like always, and then high achieving. So it's like you fulfill, or you're successful in all the goals that you set. And I'm getting people are very much impressed by whatever it is you're coming out with at this time. And again, a lot of this I'm getting like it's secretly, like a lot of this is not communicated to you. A lot of this is not known or shared or like verbally supported. So it's just a lot of, even though I'm sure there are like some supporters that come through, but for the majority it's more of people observing this. Observing is the main word here. So like, and then I'm getting like magnifying glass, like people are like hyperfixating is coming through as well, examining. So it's like people are zooming in and like examining and almost like analyzing, breaking apart, but this doesn't feel like in a negative way. It's more of they're impressed and they want to understand your method, your blueprint, your steps. I'm also getting curiosity of like, how did you get here? How did you do this? How are you doing this? And I'm also getting the energy, a lot of this is secretly, because I feel that the majority of these people feel that you either are always or constantly receiving this recognition, or people are always telling you this, so they almost kind of feel like, oh well, I don't need to, they already know type of energy. So there's that. And then I'm also getting a lot of the energy is like there isn't a line of communication between you and these people. And again, okay, observing, and then monitoring spirits just popped in too, but it mostly feels like observing. And so that's why too it's not communicated, because it's more of just onlookers as opposed to people you are directly interacting with. Because I do feel like with any direct interactions, this is brought up. So this is mostly secretly, because it's like people who don't have a direct line of communication with you. And then again, I'm getting pulled to like old classmates, old friends, family are highly watching and observing at this time. I just call it like awestruck, shell shocked. Like they're very, yeah, like there's just something about your life specifically is coming through that it just seems almost very unreal. Like, yeah, again, it's just that, like, how did they get there? How did they do that? Ooh, okay, people secretly see you. Okay, I'm gonna put both these together. Top of the deck, light worker, and then some cards came out here, so we'll get into that. Light worker and tapped in. So people secretly view you as somebody. Oh, and then this just fell over. So this wanted to, all eyes on you, showstopper. Yeah, a lot of eyes on you. Like, I just call you were the star of the show right now. So people's secret thoughts on you right now is that you are somebody who is highly tapped in. You're also viewed as a light worker, somebody with a very bright light here on like a soul mission, soul purpose, and people see and view that you are fulfilling that mission. You are taking the steps. I just got like you are showing up, you are doing the work, and this is very much being acknowledged, again, secretly. So more of like people keeping it to themselves. It's more of like self notes I'm getting. Okay, something significant about like the notes app on people's phones. Like people may even like literally are writing down doubt. Okay, so people who doubted you or had doubts, it's like those people now are like taking notes and writing down advice and guidance is coming through. So you may be somebody who also speaks, or you're a reader, or some form of like coach, or you share knowledge, or I'm even getting like journalism, news, or like there's information that you share that I'm getting like people are literally going to their notes app in their phone and like writing it down. And then showstopper, like star of the show. There's something very appealing, like you're very appealing to the eyes, easy on the eyes, all eyes on you. Yeah, it's giving head turner. And then vibrance just came through. So there's something about, but okay, like yes, physically, like I'm getting easy on the eyes, like you're incredibly attractive and like very beautiful or handsome person. But specifically, what makes you so captivating is your energy, is your aura. Okay, I'm being called back to like that light worker energy. And then tapped in, people, part of the notes, like people are very curious as to whatever certain clear abilities or specific abilities that you hold or that you share out in the open. People are very intrigued, very curious about that. Okay, and then we have here travel. So people's secret thoughts and views about you, that they love the places you travel, the things you do, something about like cruises or extravaganzas coming through. So maybe like events, or like there's something in regards to travel that's very captivating. Like people love the places you go, or they feel like the places you travel to or experience are very magical and outworldly are coming through. Ooh, okay. People's secret thoughts about you is, okay, we have scary. So I'm getting, and then getting pulled back to the tapped in card. So people may also find your like psychic, intuitive, clear abilities to be a little scary. I'm also getting your energy may also be a little bit intimidating, something about like boundaries as well. And then I'm just getting like fire. So you may also have like a very fiery personality. So I'm almost getting like people don't like want to offend you, or like their secret thoughts is like they want to make sure, I never say this, I don't think I've ever said this in my life, but people want to make sure they're on their P's and Q's when they're around you. But yeah, so they may find you, so people secretly find you and view you to be a little bit intimidating, as well as like your abilities kind of like scare them a bit. Because I'm getting like people feel like you can see into their soul, like you're tapped in. Like people feel like you can read them the second you see them. Or I'm also getting to, this may cause some people to also want to keep some distance because they're not like fully ready, or they don't want to be fully viewed, or if they're hiding from some sort of aspect or shadow part of themselves, this could also be a trigger or kind of make them want to just like keep some distance, I'm getting. And then we have the flirt card. So people secretly view you as some form of flirt. So this could be, I'm getting this maybe unintentional to you, or maybe it is intentional. Okay, I'm getting it's like two groups here. For some of the collective here, it's like fun and cute and like fun to like be flirty. And then I'm getting for another portion of the collective, like you're all, this is news to me. I don't know I was flirty, or anyone thought that, or my intentions weren't even to be flirty. So it's two things here where people like secretly love your like flirty energy. I'm getting people's secret thoughts is like they like this energy. Cute is coming through. There's something like cute and adorable about your energy. Ooh, speaking of energy reader. And then with tapped in, okay, yeah. People are like, whoa. Okay, there's something very powerful about your energy too. It's giving mystical, magical. Like your energy is felt. It is potent. And I'm getting like the collective, like you don't even realize to the extent that your energy and your power is felt, specifically because this isn't necessarily voiced to you. So I'm getting like energy, that's wild. Tapped in and energy reader, and then it says mind reader. Yeah, like I said, like they feel like you could read their mind, like you can see into their soul, like yeah. And then again to the scary. So it's like it's scary to some people and intimidating, and to others they appreciate it, and some people like think it's cool and they're just like, wow, like tell me about me, I want to know more. But that feels like a small percentage. I feel like the majority are just kind of like, whoa, how did you know that? Did you read my mind? Did like what? But yeah, energy reader. So people feel like you're the real deal. I'm getting. Yeah, people's secret thoughts is like collective is the real deal. And then this card fell on the floor, which every time a card falls on the floor for me, it's an emphasis on the message coming through. So even more confirmation with the tapped in energy readers. And I'm getting to something about like occult knowledge, or like mystic is coming through. So beyond like reading them and the energies and stuff like that, psychology is coming through as well. So like human behavior. But I'm also getting to, you may speak upon topics that are particularly taboo or not necessarily mainstream. So people secretly view that as very impressive as well. There's a lot of curiosity, which is why there's that observation, is this collective attracts a lot of curiosity and just the way you exist and move through life here. Okay, people's secret thoughts of you is that you are protective of your own energy, and they feel like you would also be, or you've displayed that you've also been like you're protective of those around you and that you care about, or they feel like you would be protective of those people. But there's something, it's almost even kind of guarded. So I am getting that people secretly view you as like very protective of your energy, very guarded, but I'm getting they don't necessarily take any offense, or it's kind of like they understand where you're coming from, I'm getting. But that is coming up in your energy. People at least secretly view you as some form of like also a gentle soul, and I feel like that relates to the light worker, where, and then the uplifting and motivational. So there's something very just beautiful, bright, uplifting, and I just got like deer like, or like a doe, deer, a doe, yeah, you know how it goes. And then now I'm getting called back to like the flirty card. So, and then I'm getting like doe eyes too. So there's something significant about your like eyes or doe eyes. And then we also have princess stall. So yeah, like you also have this like soft, gentle side, yet these like strong boundaries. Ooh, love that. So you hold this sense of duality, which again, I'm getting it almost confuses people, and again that brings in that curiosity. There because of that energy, there is some sense of like allure. You definitely have a form of magnetism. You're definitely highly attractive, and Okay, and then for my like more like feminine energies here with princess, I just got like princess treatment. And then doll, so I just got like doll face. So I'm getting like, maybe people call you doll face, or there's people in your energy who like want to call you doll face, but I'm getting that for those who resonate with like feminine energy, masculine energies want to provide you with like princess treatment. And I just got like gentle little flower, like protect your energies. So because of this like beautiful like feminine energy that you come in on, you do attract a lot of like masculine, divine masculine energies who want to, specifically I'm getting like nurture and protect, because they know that the energies like reciprocity, like it'd be reciprocal. So there's something where you're a very giving person. So okay, now this is for everyone where it's like the opposite, like energy wants to reciprocate that because they see how much you give and put out into the world. Wow, so beautiful. I love that. Be sure to follow, subscribe, like, comment, share, and you can book with me through the link in my bio. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next reading. Mwah, stay magical.